What up, peeps? Y'all know what it is. J Torrance, aka GISWJJ, man. Just gotta let y'all know sometimes, man, it's okay to think of the past, but you gotta pat yourself on the back when you come from a long, long way, man. When I say that me versus me shit, I know that was out before I put it on a t-shirt and you had heard of it before, but I say me versus me. When I mean by me versus me, I'm saying the old me versus the new me, man. Because the old me was that guy that would cheat on his wife, that would take from people, that would hurt people, that fucking worked with it, that fucking lived in a fucking cesspool of fucking negativity, man. The only thing positive I've ever had when I was in the streets that was going for me was my family, man. I took care of my kids, and I did have a good woman in my side, man. A good woman that I treated like shit, man. A good woman that I always cheated on and lied to for decades, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a great mother and father, man, that raised me right, man. I just chose to go outside of the motherfucking box, man. But I was thinking about it, man. I was so deadly in the streets, man. I would sell my own father crack cocaine, bro. Me and my brother. My family hated us for years because I was like a dark sheep in my family because my father, you know what I'm saying, I found out he was smoked crack cocaine, you know what I'm saying? He took care of his kids all the way till he was 18, 19, and had surgery on his leg, got cancer, had to get his quadricep cut out, couldn't bend his leg, and he got his leg amputated due to the cancer. But it's been like now he's completely healed and he's completely rehabilitated, fully recovered, has not smoked or in over, I think, 2 years now. So my father is doing great and wonderful. Hasn't done any type of drugs or anything. And I'm proud of my pops, man. Y'all know I'm proud of my pops anyway because of the way he raised me and what he taught me. But you know, I'm proud of him because I call myself, I much prefer you call me little motherfucking Tony, man. But I went from a guy who I have hit my wife, like I explained. If you look at some of my early, but most of the time it is a reaction of her being mad, catching me doing shit. But my wife did more hitting on me but I you know what I'm saying, a guy that used to hit his wife to all types of, you know what I'm saying, now I'm the complete opposite, bro. Like, a guy who would cheat on his wife, I'd never cheat on my wife again. I adore my wife and I completely understand, you know what I'm saying, what marriage is now. A guy who would never sell drugs, period, let alone to my fucking family like I used to, or my fucking father. I think that's just the scumbag of the earth. We talk about regrets, man. Hey, we live with regrets, man, but we just got to move on with the regrets, man, and move in the complete, if you really regret the shit, you move in the complete opposite direction of what you regret. I repeat, if you really got a regret for something, you move in the complete opposite of what that regret is because you can never take that back, okay? So that's all I do, man. I don't fucking sell no dope no more. I would never sell no dope to my fucking family. My family is fucking everything to me. I would never cheat on my wife again, that type shit, man. Well, I think I got a pat on my back, man. I've always been a provider and went to work type shit and was in the streets, but I go to work every day. I work 2 jobs, certified personal trainer, man. I come here to work every day. So I feel like change is a must, like I said earlier, man. But it ain't that I fucking didn't have my morals and principles. I didn't change my morals and principles. I just fucking lost my morals and principles. I had to go back to find and stand on the same morals and principles that I was raised upon, man. And that's what brought me back, man. It was just a gut check, a self check, a life check, man. And it's a slow fucking grind, y'all, to get everybody's trust back, to get everybody's love back, to get all the people that you done wrong back. And some of the people you ain't even gonna get all that back from, man. I promise you, some people gonna hold grudges. If you that type of person, you gonna hold your grudge for life, man. But man, I try to make amends with everybody. If I see somebody in the streets or see, you know what I'm saying, old story, most of the time we don't got older, man, and shit can bypass. I want to make it so when I die, man, I really ain't got no ops, man. I don't want to have no bad ill will toward nobody, man. And I just want to have moved the opposite of all of my fucking regrets, man. That's my biggest motherfucking goal. And I make my mother, my father, my wife, and my children, and my grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren, and great-great-great-grandchildren, because I'm going to live that long, motherfucker. Still be doing pull-ups and shit. Proud, man. And that's the way it's going to be, man. Maybe pat yourself on the back sometimes, man. That's the way it got to be. Like, share, subscribe, man. Let me tell these motherfuckers who I am real quick, man. It's GISWJJ.